Grammar Grapevine. I'm your host, Chelsea, and this is your go-to podcast for staying updated, meeting new faces, and hearing their stories from the Hunter Valley Grammar School community. In this week's episode, I'm joined by Odette and Charlotte, and we get into all things music at HVGS. Stay tuned. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Wanneroo people, and pay respects to elders past and present. Their traditions of storytelling and knowledge sharing continue to inspire and enrich our school community. Welcome, both of you, to the podcast. It's so lovely to have you here.
Hi.
So, to start, do you both want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Charlotte and
I'm Odette. And
What year are you in?
Year 10.
Year 10. What instruments do you guys play?
I play piano.
And she's really good at it. She's really good at it. I've done singing for a while, but for the past years I've been doing double bass.
Oh, I didn't actually know what a double bass is.
It's just a really massive cello. Like, that's the best way to
Yeah,
put it.
that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
What is your role in Mr. Gidney's class?
We're in our groups and then we each play our instruments in our separate groups and in a mini band.
And how long have you guys been playing music?
I don't know how many years, but since I was 7.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Since I was 9, 8 or 9.
Wow. So, in terms of electives in year 9 and 10, what has been the best thing about the course so far?
Oh, definitely performing at elective night last year.
Yeah, that was an experience. Just getting to know people that I wouldn't necessarily see at lunchtime and just having fun together creating music.
Yeah, it really brings different groups of people together.
Yeah.
So, in terms of elective music night, when is it?
It's Thursday, week 8, on the 20th of March.
And who can come?
Anyone can
Yeah,
help.
anyone, I think.
Anyone who loves music or doesn't.
What can people expect for elective music night?
Definitely lots of fun and entertainment.
Lots of music?
Yeah.
Lots of music. I'm pretty sure last year there was a few jokes played, so a bit of comedy.
And what are you both performing on the night?
So we've got to do our medley for our assessment. So it's a medley of 5 musical theatre songs.
Oh yeah, so we're performing in groups of, our class has been divided in 2, and we are composing a medley of 5 different musical theatre songs. My group is doing, the first song is Colours of the Wind from Pocahontas, Pure Imagination, Never Enough from The Greatest Showman.
I love that song.
Money, Money, Money.
From Mamma Mia?
Yeah. And what's the other song that we're doing? Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John.
That's so good.
From Rocket Man.
That's actually really slay.
Oh, thank you.
We're doing more Disney. So our group's doing 9 to 5, a Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
And then we go into Summer Nights. And then we go into a Whole New World.
Summer Nights as in from Greece?
Yeah.
These are good.
And A Whole New World from Aladdin. Breaking Free from High School Musical. And then School of Rock, the theme from that.
If I was doing it, I would pick Fabulous from High School
I tried
Musical.
convincing my group to do that.
You're going to notice a theme here. Get your head in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
High School
with
Musical.
the basketballs as well.
Yeah. Breaking Free.
Yeah.
High School Musical. Bop to the Top.
Yes.
High School
The
Musical.
Sharpay version.
Yes. And, I'm not going to remember the name, but they're in the car garage.
Oh, The Boys Are Back.
Yes,
Yes.
The Boys Are Back. Oh, God, I love Zac Efron. How do you both prepare for a performance? Do you have any weird warm-ups or pre-show rituals?
I kind of just talk and talk.
Yeah.
When I'm nervous. I get really nervous and that I don't know what I'm doing, but I do. And I just, talk to everyone.
I think vocal warm-ups in general are just weird. We do a lot of trills with the mouth.
Go do one.
Like that. Like that. That's a vocal trill.
Oh, do you guys get nervous when you're performing, and how do you handle it?
I do, and I get all shaky when I'm playing, but the way I do it is I just pretend that there's no one there, and I'm just practicing again with my friends. It's definitely better as a band and as a group than just an individual.
Yeah.
I think I'm just very aware of my presence on stage, and from that, my mind's not really focused on whether I get it wrong, but rather the performance that I give.
That was a really inspirational.
Thank you.
What do you guys think is the best part of studying music at HVGS?
Well, when like we're in music, like sometimes it's like, oh, in other classes it's like I don't want to do that, or because it's too much effort. But in music, it's never like a chore. It's never an effort, and I really like that.
I think there's some times, for instance, the piano player in my group at the moment started playing Vienna by Billy Joel.
Oh my God, I love
And
that song.
I started like going on, and there was just this moment of complete passion for music, and it was really, I loved that, and it happens quite often. So
Oh, that's really cute. That's gonna make me tear up even more.
It's really sweet when you like just like Odette and I do it actually a lot.
Yeah.
We just go like I play piano and she sings, or she plays piano and I sing, and it's just
Oh, that's really cute,
a
guys.
moment of pure love for the subject.
Oh, that's actually really wholesome. You don't get that in other subjects.
no.
Like, you're not getting that in health and movement. You're just sitting there doing your work. Anyways, what skills do you think music has given you beyond just playing an instrument?
Definitely like, you know, confidence and
Yeah.
like in yourself as well. And definitely making new friends. Like,
Aww.
I think it's given me the confidence to be purely myself on stage and off stage, and to just, like, I've always been, like, you know, I've always been a bit weird, I'm going to be honest. But music has given me the confidence to be myself.
Oh, guys, these answers are really cute.
Music's really cute.
Do music, guys.
If someone, saying they're in year 8 and they're on the fence about picking music as an elective next year, what would you tell them?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. You can always drop it if you don't like it, but you'll regret not doing it. And also you have, like, Mr. Sales and Mr. Guinea. It's like good teachers.
Can it get better than that?
No, literally.
That's the question. Moving beyond the classroom. So, Odette, you're a part of Animal Farm this year.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It's going to be great.
What animal do you play?
I play a pig.
Oh,
I play a pig called Snowball.
Snowball. And how is rehearsing for a production different from preparing for a music performance?
That's a good question. I think there's a lot more physicality in a production, obviously. There's also a larger ensemble. It's not, you could say the same thing about an orchestra, but for this you have to really focus on where you are on the stage and your presence on the stage rather than focusing on what you're reading.
And this isn't your first production for the school.
No, it is not.
So what has been your favourite show you've been in?
I've only done one other show. So, look, I'm loving both shows at the moment. Both are extremely different from one another. I did like my character in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Cherry Sunday. She was really fun, and all my friends were in it. And it was singing, which I love to do as well. This one's very different in that it's more of a serious play, but I get to do mask theatre, which is something I've never done before because I didn't pick the drama elective. And it's just been a bigger learning curve for me rather than musical theatre. So I really can say I've gained a lot from both experiences.
And Charlotte, I've heard you have a love for the Beatles. Is this true?
Yeah.
So, we're going to settle this. What do you think is the best Beatles album of all time?
I talk about this every single day. And I think the best one, like music-wise, is probably the White Album. Because it's just got a heap of different range of types of music.
And how did you get into the Beatles?
Mr. Gidney had a really big influence on that. He's got Beatle posters everywhere in his classroom.
I remember I had him in year 8 and all I heard about was Beatles, Beatles, Beatles.
Yeah. And then I saw her standing there for our first in term 1 of year 9. So it was our first elective piece. And it was really, really fun. And I was like, hey, this music's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I started listening to more and more. And now I just listen to them non-stop.
If you could go back in time and watch one Beatles concert, which one would it be?
Shea Stadium of 1964.
Really cringy. That's great.
It's really good. Good answering. And Odette,
Yes.
I've very recently learned you went to France.
I did go to
for an
France.
exchange. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Sure. I went for 3 months. I stayed with a wonderful family there. Went to school there. Went to Paris.
Did you have to speak French?
I did.
Oh, I could never.
Never. What language did you study?
French.
I stayed in the north of France in Brittany, right on the coast. So across from me, it was like a 1 hour boat ride to England. But I went all around France. It was really cool. I went to the dead centre of France, which is really cool in the countryside. It's in a province called Berry. I don't remember what the town was called specifically, but it was just a monument to say the middle of France. So I went to the very centre of France, which was very cool.
Wow.
I made a lot of great friends.
Do you still like keep in contact?
Yeah, I've got a really close friend called Mathilde, and we keep in contact. We send videos every day.
Aww.
And yeah, she's just lovely. I made so many friends over there, and it's just such a great experience.
And Charlotte, you play cricket. So what's it like playing cricket at HVGS?
Oh, it's really fun. Like, it's just a really good sport to get into. And
What's the funniest thing that's happened to you on the cricket field?
so we were at a game once and we were versing a not so strong team. I'm a right arm bowler, but I bowled left arm for the fun of it. And I bowled it like really badly, but they hit it straight up. I fall over backwards and I catch it.
Oh my God.
So I got a wicket.
That's not
left
funny.
arm.
That's impressive.
And I was on my back and my legs were in the air. I've got the picture and I'm like, my legs are up, my arms are up.
Oh my
and I've got the ball.
God. For both of you, what is the first song you remember loving as a kid? Do you guys want to know mine? I'm going to play it for you. Like, I kid you not, I had this on my iPod and my metallic purple iPod, and I'd walk around with this playing.
Well, I was thinking like anything from the Wiggles. I loved the Wiggles. I always went to their concerts, but I had to say like the Dora theme song.
Oh, yeah.
I would sing that all day, every day.
Backpack.
Yeah, it's so much that my dad changed the words to make it all about himself.
Go, sing it.
Instead of going like, do Dora, he goes, do Dada. And I'd get so mad at him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'd get really angry.
I was do you know the show Horrible Histories?
Yeah.
I was a massive fan of them. Still am. I love Horrible Histories.
They made me always feel a bit uneasy.
Really?
Yeah.
And so I think just any song from Horrible Histories I'm just obsessed with.
Oh, this one's kind of sad, like, honestly. If you could relive any childhood moment, what would it be?
I reckon the day in is year 6 till childhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, in year 6, when I got pulled out of class and said I was vice captain, I was so happy that day.
Oh,
I love
that's
that
so
moment.
cute.
I used to live in Thailand for a bit. And
wow.
the day I came back to Australia, it was Easter, and my entire family was there, who I haven't seen in 2 years. Like, I obviously saw my grandpa, but my entire family was there. And I remember being really excited. So I'd say that's a moment I'd want to...
Oh, that's really cute.
I know.
What is one subject you wish you were way better at?
Maths.
English.
Maths is so good.
What is a weird talent you have that no one knows about?
I have multiple. I'm just so talented.
Oh, go. Show us.
Okay, number one, I can move my chin with...
Go.
I move my chin without touching it, and it's really freaky.
It's okay. I can...
Have you seen this? No. You cannot put this on Instagram. I will sue you.
Oh my God. Crazy. I can wiggle my nose.
Can I see? That's more endearing than wiggling your chin.
Charlotte, any weird talents?
I can wiggle my ears, but sometimes it depends on the day. I used to be able to, but I haven't practiced in a
I'll
while.
trust you on it. I'll trust you on it. If you could swap lives with a famous musician for a day, who would it be?
Olivia Rodrigo. I think she lives a really good life.
I'd want to do Cynthia Erivo, because I've never had acrylics, so I want to know what it's like with her.
Can you believe Wicked didn't win a single Oscar?
No, they did.
Did they?
For best costume and best set.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was really annoyed Ariana Grande didn't get it.
Yeah.
Also, I hear that people have been taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really been holding space for them this week.
Wow, I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That makes me really emotional. Then you come up.
Moving on to rapid fire. Piano or guitar?
Piano.
Guitar.
Early morning rehearsals or late night gigs?
Late night gigs.
Beatles or Queen?
Beatles.
Queen.
If you could master one instrument overnight, what would it be?
Harmonica.
Double bass.
Don't you already know it?
Yeah, like master it, become perfect.
Biggest music pet peeve?
People not practicing.
People hating on other people's listening tastes.
Best concert you've ever been to?
Olivia Rodrigo.
I've only been to one, Hugh Jackman.
Favourite guilty pleasure song?
Unwritten.
Yeah.
If you could live in a movie universe, which one would you pick?
Harry Potter.
10 things
I'm still waiting for my letter.
Dream travel destination?
France.
England.
If you could learn one dance style instantly, what would it be?
Tap dance.
What's a hidden talent you have that has nothing to do with music?
I can name all the English kings and queens. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John, Henry, Edward, Stuart, and 3 more Henrys. Edward, Richard III, Henry, Ed again, Mary 1, Good Queen Bess, Jimmy, Charles and Charles again, General Mary, Anna, Gloria, George, Will, Victoria, Edward, George 6 and Queen Liz 2, Charles III.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Best piece of advice you've ever been given?
If in doubt, don't.
My dad told me that.
Really?
When I'm shopping. That's what I use it for.
My mum says that to me.
I heard it the other day, but I can't remember it, which is really bad. It was really life-changing.
Why should students come to the elective music night concert?
To listen to some great music.
To have fun with your peers.
Thank you, Odette and Charlotte, for joining us. To everyone listening, elective music night is free, so go have a little listen and support all of the musical students there. Thanks for listening to this week's episode. To make sure you don't miss out, hit follow or subscribe on your favourite podcast player and follow us on Instagram at The Grammar Grapevine. Leave us a review and give us 5 stars. Catch new guests every Monday. See you next week.